First of all, thanks to Bing, thanks Andreas, and thanks everyone that you invite me today to your conference. Let me just tell who I am and why I'm here today. So my name is Sait. I'm the digital IT channels manager for Kotsovolos. I'm working for Kotsovolos the last 3 years, having a quite intensive experience in the retail. And today we would like to show you, first of all, how Kotsovolos identifies the omnichannel retail and generally the retail technology. So let's start with who we are. So Kotsovolos is a 16 years old retail company. We are the leaders of the Greek market. And right now we maintain the largest retail store network in Greece with 94 owned and franchise stores. And of course have Kotsovolos.gr, our online store. And generally, all the time we try to relocate our stores, providing a modern customer experience. All the time following the standard Dixon's carbon generation standards, because we are Dixon's carbon company. So our brand values up now, we have 6 values that every day we try to follow. Is the innovation. We never stop. All the time we try to be innovative and find new ideas. Is the functional excellence. We really focus of the performance, and every day we try to find ways to do our jobs better. Of course, we have passion for our customers. We are responsive. We try to work as a team, not as individual members, and we try to have integrity with whatever we do. So our brand vision, our Kotsovolos vision. So even we are a retail company, and generally in the retail industry, usually the product is in the center. Nevertheless, in our company, we have understood that the customer is the center. So our goal and our vision is to provide the best customer experience, providing the best service, and having the customer awareness in whatever we want from any of our touch points. That's why we say that customer all the time should be in the center. Whatever we think, generally we have tried to shift our mindset. We have set customer in the center. And where are the customers? Customer is not just in a physical store. It's not just in a site, but generally customer it is everywhere. So in order to apply an omnichannel retail logic, we have started our digital transformation program, pivoting our mindset and provide to have the same experience to each touch point with our customers. In order to success something like that, and to achieve something like that, for sure there is a big challenge. So the challenge for Kotsovolos is in order to apply correct omnichannel logic, the omnichannel logic needs a new approach that transforms not only the application, but transform all the whole organizations. We convert the silos of technology and process to a harmonic ecosystem. We have tried to change our whole corporate ecosystem, except for our clients, for our customers, which is in the center, but also from our employees and our partners. We have transformed our whole corporate ecosystem, involving also university researchers companies, startup companies and innovators, in order to find all the time, the best solution for the customer, the best way of working. So for Kotsovolos, the challenge is the change. The world around us changing all the time. So we said 3 years ago, in order to continue being in such a high position in the market, we have to transform our home company. So we follow an intensive transformation program. We put the customer in the center, and for sure, we try to follow and to adopt the most up-to-date, resources, application, and generally whatever exists. So, as I said, 3 years ago, we started our digital transformation. This digital transformation, it was not the change of our technology landscape. It was also a shift in our corporate culture. It was a 360 transformation in every area. And we tried to adapt the right culture in order to do this. So we started from the top. The whole top management supports this transformation, and every day they try to trust and to push every employee of Kotsovolos to become better. They try to push every employee of Kotsovolos to change the mindset, to follow a try and error logic, trying to work in small iteration. So not to forget, not to fear to taking decisions, not to fear to find a way to become better. And in order to achieve such a thing, we also said, if you want to take the correct decisions, you need to have the correct team. So one thing that we also changed with this digital transformation program, it is also the culture that we have, and we try to become a data-driven company in every decision that we take. So, as I told you, we changed the way of working. We try to apply a modern agile of logic. We become, we did also relocation of our headquarters, and currently in our new headquarters we shuffle the members, we shuffle the groups, we shuffle the whole teams that exist right now in Kotsovolos, creating the small groups, working groups. So in the same floor you will find the e-commerce team with an IT team. We create the operation team also with an IT team. So we change even the model of our organization in order the IT and the business to be together in order to be able either to experience or to find easier and faster solutions. That's why we become agile. We try to apply agile logic. And as I told you before, in order to take correct decisions, we didn't stay only in the skill set of our employees. We try to become a data-driven company. That's why we create our data lake, we create the big data logic, and within this program of big data logic, we try to involve our employees to teach them how to use the data, to teach them how to consume all this information that exists from every touch point that we have daily, and with the help of machine learning algorithms, of the technology, to automate the business process, to improve the customer experience, and generally to optimize to optimize the performance of Kotsovolos employee and, of course, the value that Kotsovolos gives to the customers. So this is what we have done in order to transform our company. And because I don't like just to be in theory, just describing what we have done up to now, I would like to present you some specific, business cases. So these 3 last years, we deliver already some projects. So as I told you, customer is in the center. So the first of the project that we delivered, it was the Customer 360 project. The Customer 360 project, it was a brand new CRM that we have up to now. And generally, we try to fix our customer. We try to identify all this data aggregating in one person. Because we are a company of almost 70 years and we have millions of transactions, so we have millions of data. But unfortunately, these data either were corrupted or were not correct. So in order to become more personalized, in order to offer the best service to the customer, the first thing that we put as a priority is to fix our customer. In order, to manipulate this information, in order to aggregate all this information for all these touch points, we said we have to apply big data. So also we apply big data. We integrate all the data sources that we have from the stores, from the call center, for the online shop, even for the social media. We put it in the cloud. In order to take the advantage of the cloud infrastructure. And with this way, every day we try to create reports, to create decisions for our customers. Digital transformation without a new site, I don't think that we can do. So me and my friend Frank here, 1 month ago, we introduced the new Kotsovolos Jahren with the help of synaigy for sure. Thank you very much. We try to not just to create a new online shop, but to apply a new commerce engine. A new commerce engine that's going to be the future of Kotsovolos. To have one application that is going to be the orchestrator for any promotion, every transaction, any basket that it's going to have, in order to have the same application for everything. Except for this, we also use some really cool, machine learning algorithm, also with our employees, not only customers, but also our employees took the advantage of this digital transformation. So with the partnership of one university here in Greece, we created a machine learning algorithm, and we try to get all this information that we have from the sales, from the peak of the working hours, from the location, from the number of employees that a physical store has. We try to create an automation for the rostering in order to distribute with the best way our people, our employees, to our physical stores, in order either to maximize their performance or even our sales in the physical stores. Also, if you would like to give the best performance, you have to be precise to your deliveries. So we create a supply chain optimization. We use brand new applications that it helps us for the forecasting and replacement, in order all the time to have the correct assortment, the correct amount of product, in every physical store. So based on the sales, based on the period, all the time you will go to a physical store of Kotsovolos and you will find whatever you want without any, error with the inventory. So this digital transformation usually apply to the digital channels. So we said, we don't want to separate these two worlds. We need also to invest in in-store technologies. Why? Because we would like to provide the same customer experience that someone has using our online shop, also to a physical store. So up to now, we have used some digital tools inside the physical store, like these digital signs that you see in the picture, which is, just a display in front of for example, here in front of a laptop. So anyone can see all the product information, to see the alternatives, if someone can buy this with other RAM or hard disk or things like that. And also we had some other in-store technology like shopping wizards, so the customer be in front of the items and having a tablet in his hands and answering some question to find the suitable products. But the in-store technology doesn't stop here. Also, this last week, we introduced one more application, our fast checkout application. It was quite typical, especially in periods with a peak. And don't forget that we are almost 1 month before the Black Friday. The problem that we follow in peaks with our physical store is the queues in front of the cashier. So we had the items, we had the customers, but we had queues. So what we said, let's fix this issue. Usually, when you want to fix this issue, you say, okay, let's create more waiting station, but the room is not limitless. So the other option that we have is to convert our sales representative to cashier. How? Using mobile apps. So we create one new brand in-store application that someone can, with the sales representative, can find and just buy it directly from the mobile phone, using the pay, using the credit or debit card, and receiving the receipt directly via mail. So, as you can understand, here in Kotsovolos, the last 3 years, we have delivered many new projects, and generally we have tried to change, to transform our company and 360 transformation, our culture and our services. And for sure, the way ahead for Kotsovolos says that, we want and we don't stop involving, making more technology accessible to our customers even today, in order everyone to be part of evolution, in order our customer to getting the best customer experience that they could have in any touch point. So this is from my side. I hope that I was just in the time. I didn't spend your valuable time. Right, to be?
That's fine, but we will have now some questions and answers.
That's really.
But first of all, thank you so much. As we do not know Kotsovolos, and you worked before for MediaMarkt, and everyone here knows MediaMarkt. Can you compare? Can you compare how important and what for kind of a brand value Kotsovolos has in the Greek market?
So I will, before answering to your question, I will tell you that I have worked for these three big retailers in Greece, Plesio, MediaMarkt, and Kotsovolos, the last 8 years. So I will tell you for sure that any retailer in any country faces exactly the same problems. So if I want to compare MediaMarkt with Kotsovolos, I will tell you that even both companies had exactly the same problems. Even both companies did the digital transformation, and I was also part of the member of the digital transformation of MediaMarkt. I will tell you that currently here in Kotsovolos, the biggest thing that we did is not just that we transform our application landscape, because you can find cool application everywhere. There are cloud services that you can use, but the best thing here is that we transfer also our shelves from employees that are in Kotsovolos for the last 20 years. You will see that they changed the way that they work. Right now we use Office 365 in order to be remotely everywhere, in order to do collaboration and work together, with the highest standard. So for sure, I think that this is our competitive advantage if someone wants to compare Kotsovolos and MediaMarkt here in Greece. Okay, with no offense to the German market.
If someone is asking me who is Kotsovolos, it's like MediaMarkt, but with a brand awareness like Apple.
Oh, okay.
You're proud of Kotsovolos. A lot of Greeks, if I'm talking with them, they are proud of Kotsovolos because you went through all the crisis stuff quite well. You managed to go through that crisis, and so a lot of people are proud of the company. So that one part, that's only to sharpen that one. Another point, you're talking about retail tech. You understand it's retail tech, and you understand it is also organizational changes. But if you have got now all this in place, what can you do else? So do you have got a glimpse for the future? What do you want to do in the future? What you can say, or is it everything secret?
No, I don't think that there are secrets. I can, for sure, I can share with you some of the upcoming projects. As I told you at the beginning, we want the customer to be in the center of everything. So the roadmap of Kotsovolos is not to stop here, but believe me, we want to introduce even more projects and even more things. I think that the biggest, let's say, challenge that we have for the future is our pop-up stores. This is, I think, the coolest project that we will have is the pop-up store. The pop-up store, it's going to be physical stores of container size that they will use 100% digital tools. We won't have inventory, everyone's going to be digital. So we want in Kotsovolos to be able to be everywhere, from an event that we were going to sponsor, to the city center, to an airport, everywhere, even without products. So it's a 100% technology, but applying to the physical stores. So this is one of the projects that we will try to introduce the next 3 years. The project that we have to deliver together with the partnership of synagy, our next big project is the KVK. Which will be, let's say, in technology level and also in collaboration level, a single UI of any of our applications that currently we use in a single dashboard. So from the back office agent of the call center, from a sales representative in a physical store, even from someone in the headquarters, to be able to provide to the customer exactly the same functionalities, identifying the customer, offering a product, and performing a purchase. Everything from everywhere. These are the two, I think, the big project that we would like to introduce to the Greek market the next few years.
Okay, thank you so far. Should we make some questions? We are opening now to the crowd.
Okay, okay.
Auch in Deutsch gestellt werden übrigens.
Ja, Fragen auch auf Deutsch. Ich versuche es zu übersetzen.
Yeah.
Thanks for the presentation. I was wondering, is there anybody that you might be afraid of? I mean, we heard Amazon is not playing in your home turf. Is there anybody that is on your watch list where you say, okay, if these guys, try to hurt me, is there anybody that you would be a little bit more respectful if they were to, to come to you and attack you? And which angle would they try?
To be honest, I didn't hear you very well, so if you
I will repeat.
Yeah.
So, is there any other company, any other competition out there where you have got fear for more or less, who could come to Greece, who could disturb your business?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, to become a leader, it's not difficult. You can do it. To stay in the top, this is the most difficult part. And we know that the Greek market is a market that no one from abroad has come up to now. Even Media Markt in Greece, they sold most of their stock. So they are going to lose their power. Our afraid here, it's, let's say, Amazon and Alibaba, that we know that they are planning to come in Greece. But nevertheless, the history has shown that, anyone that wants to invest to a country needs to respect the localization. So even if Amazon wants to come in Greece, and even Amazon tried to sell with a really good offer, trying to deliver really, really fast, I think that they have to be really careful with the Greek mentality, because, we are a 70 years company, and we are really, in the top, not because we are good in what we do, but we are in the top because we have the trust and the awareness of the customers from from the youngest to the oldest. So I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you want to count the people in Greece, I think we can look into the database and we know how many people are living in Greece. Nearly everyone is. For sure. If because we issue loans, like financial plan, in order to help the customer to buy things with installments, and see our database, you will see that almost any Greek, any Greek had took one loan from us. all these years.